Hi. Alright, it's time to work on this thing once again. Let me just post in Twitter and Discord. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, so today what I wanted to do is I wanted to work on some more keyframes for this scene. Yo, what up, Bandit? What's happening? What's the news? What's happening? Oh yeah, earlier I was trying to post on Twitter because apparently they made the video length unrestricted, or not unrestricted, but they made it much longer. So I actually wanted to upload parts 1, 2, and 3 as the comic dub as a whole video. I'm like, that'd be cool. And I tried doing it, and I was like, this video is too long. It's like, what? It's very strange. Like, I've seen people that have been uploading videos that are like over an hour long. For some reason, it won't let me post a video that's like 20 minutes. So, not sure why that is, but oh well. Whatever. Yeah, not sure why that is, but no, well, it's okay. That would be cool, but oh well. And I'm not friggin' paying for Twitter Premium. No, thank you. I'd rather not. All good. So for this one, I'll go. Yeah, so I wanted to like. What I wanted to do is I wanted to like come down and kind of bounce a bit as the scene kind of interprets itself. Actually, I'll make that pole an entirely separate organism, so I don't have to draw it over and over again. So. So I'll copy that and paste it on a separate layer. Doing fine, I gotta tell you. Someone just got cancelled who I was a sort of a fan of. Is it so difficult not to do bad things? Oh, they got cancelled because of something else. Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes in the moment, you know, it seems like a good idea. Oh, I can get away with it, right? Then get caught and... oh dear. You draw? I draw. I'm drawing. Wait, I'm not drawing right now. Hang on. Wait, hold on. Wait. Also, when did I get the chat overlay thingy? Oh, I put it on, I think it was 2 weeks ago. But, yeah, I'm like slowly adding like more stuff to the stream. Actually, one thing I wanted to do is I want to do like an audio visualizer for the music, but I didn't get around to doing that, so like looking into how to actually get that going, but that's in the plans as well. Uh-oh. Paint behind, please. Let me do the smallest brush. Let me get those nice thin lines or sketches. Yes, please. Alright, so we can lock that. Okay, since it's a separate entity entirely. Where's my onion skin? Give me that. Okay, so then we can draw over her face again, quote unquote face. And then we can move it. Even though it's going to be like off frame, it's fine, just for like reference sake, that's alright. But yeah, I know, it happens all the time in industry, right? And it's very like weird because like some people get found out for like things they've done like years ago, and it's like, did anybody do the research? Like, yeah, I don't know. Just like some things can surface about some people. I don't know. That's like why I always like, even though like, you know, the stuff I do in my private life isn't too, you know, it's fine. It's like not anything different than any other person would do, but still keeping those two entities completely separate just in case. Because like even I've seen like some popular, like some, not really some popular like people, but even people that have started to gain a following got found out for something. And then it's like, well, this guy's cancelled, that guy's cancelled, so yeah, audience can turn on you in a second if they find out something bad about you, but or something that they deem bad, but yeah, it's all the same, unfortunately. But I don't know. We're all humans in there at the end of the day, right? So yeah, who knows? Or maybe it could be somebody's just trying to make up shit, pin it on somebody else, or. And they're saying, no, it's not true. How could that not be true? They said it's true, so I'm gonna believe them. How am I gonna believe you? I believed you for years, and... yeah. Hard to say. I want it to be like standing and then come down, right? So... be a bit higher up. Good to see you again. Likewise. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm on like a little bit earlier than I usually start. Hope that's okay, but it should be fine. Because I think it was yesterday. I mean, no, yesterday. Last week I tried streaming it on a Monday, which is the Sunday for all you overseas people. And like it was completely dead. Like nobody was here for like the longest time. I'm like, what's happening? I don't know. Early morning woes or something. Who knows? This XP system just now seems pointless. Experience system. For a game, or is that something embedded in the YouTube chat? Because I can see like number 1, number 3, like most posted, like whoever's done like the most amount of messages. But yeah, I did notice that's like, because I don't think I noticed that like the first time I did this streaming. It must be like something new. Again, it might be like YouTube looking at Twitch, being like, what are they doing? We're gonna rip that off. You're gonna stop us? Well, guess what? We're gonna call something different. Haha, take that. It's legally branded as ours. What's with the crown stuff? Oh yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, because it seems like the more messages you put, like the more you're in like the leaderboard, right? So, like number 1 is like the number 1 most amount of messages, and then 2, and then 3, and so forth. So, seems to be the deal, right? And then we'll just do like 3 fingers. It should be fine, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a Persona song, right? Oh, it is. But it's the Dancing All Night version. I'm like, this sounds familiar, but why? I did try Dancing All Night. I just didn't get into it really. Like, I don't mind rhythm games, but just something about it. I don't know. Like, I guess you like get used to it if you started playing it more, but I don't know. It was like just trying to keep my focus on like all 4 like corners of the screen like the same time. I was like, this is a bit too much. I don't know. Excuse me. Goodness. So I want to like come down quickly, and then she kind of dips down from the weight, right? So she go whoosh down like that, and then kind of bob up a bit more. So that's the idea. So we can more or less like copy this, I guess. 6 buttons plus the scratch mechanic takes a bit to get used to. Yeah, I guess that'll be like any like newer game, but I don't know. It's hard to say. And then again, I guess I did just play the demo, so I didn't lose anything. So I was like, you know what, I'm alright on that. Don't need to play this or get used to it or get good at it. So. I mean, you know, Persona's great and all, but I don't need to play all the spin-off games, so I didn't even play any of the fighting games, so yes. Yeah. But then again, I don't really play many fighting games because it's I don't really have the time to actually put in the practice to get good. Like Street Fighter is the exception because you know you learn to play a character in one Street Fighter game. They play the same in every other Street Fighter game, right? So versus any other fighting game, like learning a character. Good luck. That'll be 30 hours, please. Yes. And that's only to start getting good. I wanna. So I could make the face go down a bit more. I was like debating if like want to make like the nose wobble with the gravity, but it'd probably be off screen anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? Fine. Yeah, I remember like the rhythm game that I really got into was DJ Hero, and that was like literally 3 buttons and scratch mechanics, so it was like literally like double of what I'd be used to. So yeah, aside from that, I didn't really play many rhythm games. I guess like casually play Guitar Hero. And what was it? There's some other like rhythm game that I played a little while back. Cannot recall. Oh no! What? What's oh no? Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. Let's have a look here. So I remember I did. If I can go to my games history, I should actually be able to tell you. Let's have a look. Anyone gonna play the Persona 4 remake when it comes out? I wonder how to do this part in the remake. Yeah, if anything, I'm gonna probably try to do a first impression stream when the remake comes out. So look forward to that. Yeah, if anything, just like stream it once, just like show like the start of the game, or at least like the first few hours. So if you're on the fence. I assume if you're watching this, you're already invested, right? So it'd be like a no-brainer if you're gonna buy it or not, right? I don't know. Well, I guess you could always play Golden. I mean, it's like what, like it's actually like really cheap now. Isn't like there like a big Steam sale, or did that end? I don't know. Because like I think like recently, like all of them like went on sale recently, and they're like dirt cheap. So. Where is it? I can't find it. Goodness. It's here somewhere. Probably like going like right by it, right? Yeah, probably. Personally, with Persona 4 Golden easily accessible. Don't see any reason why, and the updated graphics and small writing decisions. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. Oh, it was DJ Max Respect. That was the other rhythm game that I played. Yeah, it was also quite fun, but yeah, it was like a 4-button rhythm game, and I kind of like that how you could like make it as hard or as easy as you wanted. So there's like you see people that play that all the time, and they just like crank up the difficulty to the maximum. Just goes lightning fast. It's like Christ Almighty. Jeez. Been a while since I last came on stream. You're playing Persona 3 Portable. Oh yeah, back in those days. Yeah, good times. Yes. Yeah, though I stopped streaming games because I don't know. Like a lot of people leave with Persona, but like after I started streaming other games, like everyone left. So I was like, nah, forget it. Yeah. So and as well, like I started bleeding subs like crazy. And I'm like, what's he doing? Just playing games now, not working the cartoon, right? Yeah, it's like that's very much in YouTube's nature. And when people subscribe for one thing, they expect that one thing, and they get anything else. See you later. Right. When they have to do kanji, and now it's on the remake, the discourse is approaching, right? Or if they're like, well, if anything, like they can do, like more references to like modern stuff, because isn't like they added like some more references in the Persona 3 remake, didn't they? Of like more modern Atlas stuff, right? Oh yeah, because they added a reference to Persona 4. It's like, what if a person jumped through the TV? That'd be crazy, hahaha, right? I do remember seeing that. The dancing games had me ported. I got up, it's still weird. Really? Oh, they're on like last generation, right? So like PS4-ish. Probably doesn't have any like PS5 upgrade. Or like Xbox, whatever the current Xbox is, upgrade, right? Yeah, you can still like download and play them, so if they're still like playable, they probably like see like no reason why not to, right? At least I think so. Hold on. I think they're on current consoles. Let's have a look. Bleh. PlayStation. Oh god, my keyboard cord's in the way. No! Go away. PlayStation Store. Persona. Yeah, they are. Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection. You can get them both. Yeah, that's not better. Oh, was the one Persona 4 not on here though? Oh, that might be it. Because I see the Persona 3 and Persona 5 one, but I don't see the Persona 4 one. Oh, okay. I see. Got it. Still stuck on the PS4 and Vita? Yeah, maybe. Although, maybe if I search for Persona 4 specifically, it might show up. Right? Persona 4... No, not 3! Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the one for 4 isn't on here. That's so weird. Why is that? Yeah, it's literally Persona 3 and Persona 5, and 4 is not on here. That's so bizarre. Very strange, very strange. Oh. Dig your PS3 out if you want to play it, I guess. Oh goodness. Yeah, but yeah, maybe from the hype from the remake, maybe they might be like, alright, let's port it now. Right. Everyone remembers. Which is kind of crazy, because like 4 is like more well known as like the more popular game, right? Because I think it was like somebody compared like the views to the Persona 3 remake trailer versus the current Persona 4 remake trailer, and the 4 remake trailer has like way more views than actually the Persona 3 trailer has had its entire lifetime, so that tells you anything. That should be notable, right? Yeah, because I did play through Persona 3 Portable, but yeah, I couldn't imagine playing through the remake after playing through that again. I remember somebody saying Persona 4 dancing was only accessible with one download code from buying the Persona 3 and Persona 5 dancing bundle. Not sure if that's true. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like somebody's making that up. Just play the game on your Vita? Yeah, exactly. I mean, the PlayStation 3 and the Vita store are still up, so if you really got the means to play it, I mean, why wouldn't you? Okay, so now we want to make her, like, come down quickly, right? So I want to do kind of a smear. So I can, like, elongate this a little bit. Even though, like, this is a prime example of me, like, animating shit off screen. You'll never see, so... Hey, you got exclusive! Alright. I mean, like any other animator would actually draw this stuff off screen. I'm not even bothered with it, but... just like reference sake. It would, like, just draw the body by itself. I guess if I, like, just drew the body as, like, a frame, but, like, I just drew the whole entire character, so I just go through the whole entire character every time. This one here. Well, I guess the bottom's kind of smeared, so it kind of lock in a little bit, so that's fine. If anything, I probably want the body to smear then, right? Because you're gonna see it. That actually does make sense. Right, let's get rid of that then. So yeah. Yes. How are we gonna do that though? We want the little legs first. Because I want them to kind of slide. You know, where you're wearing socks on like a hardwood floor and they kind of slip all over the place. Same deal. Just zoop. And then the legs will be like... Oh, hang on, what's the midpoint from here? Yeah, here, right? Yeah. God, I think I say this every time, like, whenever a Mega Man song comes on, but it's like, I don't really want to play Mega Man again. I really gotta get around to doing that Mega Man marathon at some point, because I'm actually quite a big Mega Man fan, but I haven't actually beaten a lot of the older Mega Man games. I've beaten 2, 7, 9, and that's about it. So I wanted to beat like 1 to 6, as if it's like one big long game. So that was the idea, anyway. Okay, yeah, that's better. The arm. Do I want to make our arm go a bit further down, as if it's like being hit by gravity, right? Yeah. Do like that, actually. Yeah. That'll also be smeared. And then I want our fingers to like flex out a bit. Actually, that's not as low as I'd like. Oh yeah, actually I did mess this up. Uh-oh. Hang on. Delete all this. Because I want our legs to like go further down. Because like I got the smear down, but I want them to be a bit lower. She kind of like bounces down, right, and then goes back up, right? Yeah. So actually, yeah, okay. So let's do that as is then. And that'll be a bit lower, like that. Put this line here. So this is kind of go down like this. There we go. And then our knees will come out a bit. Yeah, perfect. So it looks kind of weird now, but it's all part of the craft, right? Because like I always like make like especially like low bouncing animations. Like if you take a lot of my animations and you take them frame by frame, like when they're at the very bottom of the access point, they'll more or less like go like as flat as a pancake, then bounce back up. So it's like very like you know, like Looney Tunes-esque or like Tom and Jerry-esque. And then her hair will be yeah, I draw her face a bit. Yeah, it's actually I won't draw too much, but like that. Right. Yeah, there we are. So that'll be smeared. And then her hair will be coming down behind, so actually, yeah, I'm gonna put her hair like that, because you're not really gonna be able to see it until it comes down, right? So stand your job like. Yeah, I want to make it a bit faster. Right. Yeah, and then as it comes up, I'll make another keyframe here, so her hair. Actually, yeah, I probably like want to make her hair like go. That might be a bit early for the hair going down then. So for this one, I'll make sure that the hair's like already still coming from behind, and then it'll kind of bounce down on the next frame, right? So it's like one of the big pain in the ass about animation. Just like when like something's like moving behind a character, I have to like kind of preemptive like emphasize with that like one frame in advance behind. Like that kinda. So what is this song? No, it's gone wherever it was. What was that? Let me go back. Oh, touring cars. I think this is something that somebody suggested. I've never... I don't think it's actually played on it before. I was like, what's that, like vocals? Like some guy talking. Weird. Right, and then this will be... coming back up. I'll make it so it's close to the high point. That's way. Kind of drew through that, but that's okay. Nobody look. No, stop. Oh, 200 like first, yeah, sure, why not? Not that it really matters what I draw first, but I think I do like have like the structure of the character like done first before I actually go out of my way to draw more. But what's the? Hang on, let me actually change this color so I can actually tell like which one's which. Goodness, I'm trying to like work with like blue and blue. Which blue am I going for? Yeah, because I wanted the closest to the purple line. A bit more obvious. And I'm gonna draw over this later anyway, so it doesn't matter. If I mess anything up, I can fix it later. What's the term? I'll fix it in post, right? Don't worry about it now, I'll fix it later. Correct? I think that was a that was like a small film production I was a part of like years ago. We were doing like an independent film for our community, and that was the that was our slogan, more or less. What would I always say? Don't worry about it, I'll fix it in post, right? Okay, yeah, now we went ahead, kind of bob down a little bit by gravity. Actually, maybe a lot. It was like really trailing behind, right? Give it air with volume. Yeah, should be. Right, and then it'll kind of... Yeah. Cool. Nice. Right. And for this, more or less, I just want to... Oh, I don't think I really need to do much for this one, but... I just want Yosuke to be like, ah! I just wanted him to be very entertained, right? Oh, I guess I could give him like a bounce in the process, so we'll do that. Let me cut him out. Cut him out. Oh, damn it! I completely missed clicking the line entirely. Jeez. Depends when you like working like very small lines, I guess. Good. Thank you. Actually, don't want. Nah, it's fine. Doesn't really matter like what later on, right? Because like usually like the way that I work with layers, like I just like stack the layers, but it's usually what I need to show up on top. I just stack it. And I think I sent like one of my scenes to like one of my friends to work on. He was like, yeah, it's like very complicated. It's all over the place. Like nothing's organized. It's just like whatever I need to be stacked on top of like the next part, I just stack it on top. So. I don't need to go back and check it or anything, so it's fine. Actually, we can take that. Ooh, actually, we might be able to super cheese this. Nah, actually, I won't do that. Or, I was thinking maybe I could like just stretch this down and then just draw like a normal mouth, right? I have to draw two drawings. Aha. Who do you think has the best shadow transform design in the game? Yeah, probably Teddy, I guess, because he's a boss. And he's also radically different, I guess. Where like a lot of them are more or less the same. Oh, you mean like, yeah, transformed shadow design? Oh, okay, now we're talking something else. Although you just meant like regular shadow design, right? But yeah, transform shadow design. Just trying to think. Can't even remember what Naruto's one looks like. Or does she even have one? Cannot recall. Can't remember. It's been too long. But yeah, Shadow's Head is always very cool because he's like the best, you know. He's the first like big boss of the game, and it's like, oh shit, now we're not messing around, right? Stuff's getting real now. Yeah, I think Shadow Yosuke is iconic, but also very easy. Like that's easy in his design though, because he's designed to like get the player used to how to use weaknesses and such. So. Actually, let me look it up. Oops. Naruto does is just herself with like half robot and Buzz Lightyear wings. I can't even remember. Jeez. Shadow Naruto. Give me images. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's kind of not good. That's like very uninspired. That's like the character, and we slightly modified them a tiny bit. Really good job, guys. I don't know. I guess like Shadow Chie's is like also very iconic. Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, Shadow Yukiko's is like whatever. It's a bird. It's like okay, I guess. It's a metaphor. Get it? I'm like trapped like this bird in a cage. Get it? Get it? Do you get it? I don't think you get it. Will you ever draw Persona 3 animation? Well, there's been a comic dub done for Persona 3. Also voiced by Sapphire, but... Yeah, it's unsure. Because with this Persona 4 dub, the great thing about it is you don't actually need context for the game to get it, where the Persona 3 dub you do, so it's a bit more what's the word? Not like viewer friendly, or I don't know. Like even like when I very first checked it out, I had like no idea about Persona 3. I'm like, I don't get it. But now after playing the game, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But like the comic dub that's been done off that one is like based off like near the end of the game, so just play through an 80-hour experience and you'll get it. Easy. Right. You know, maybe someday. Who knows? Like, my main goal is to just finish this. And, yeah, after that, who knows? Like, I never really have any, like, hard plans animation-wise, so... Like, even when I very first started working on this, I was like, this was like a project that I'd be like, yeah, you know, I might make it someday. And one day, when like one of my other projects wasn't working, I was like, you know what, let's start on it right now. And then I did. Shadow Yukiko is just her with a red bird. I felt like they could have done a bit more, but I kind of like it. I just like birds. Yeah, we never know. In the remake, they could also always, you know, push it further, but Guess we'll see. And he's like, I'm so happy. We need UX Yukiko scenes. Well, they're there. They just very the screen fades to black, and then it happens. Right. Do the old PG route. Because God, if you remember like the fucking drama they have with Mass Effect 1, goodness. You show half a second of Cyber and all these housewives lose their minds. So, yeah, I don't know about like straight up anything, you know, anything more than that, or even like close to that, so. Best shit, by the way. Well, everyone's got their own personal taste. You know, that's not my choice, but you know, each their own. Do I want to like bounce downwards as well, or is it just like upwards? Yeah, I think just upwards will be fine. Yeah. Because it'll be like... Right. But I need that to get a bit faster. Those are quite nice. I do like that. I'll save that. Okay. Excuse me. Let's cut this out. Gotta see some of the other shadow designs. Don't remember Mitsuru's design looks like. I do remember his palace theme and fight theme. I don't know why people hate it. Yeah, it might depend like in what point of the game it is. Because I remember even when I was playing through Persona 5, you get to like the 5th dungeon, and it's more or less the same thing, except it has its own unique mechanic. It's like, alright, here we go. Again. After a while it does run its course, I guess. Alright, so for this one, then we're gonna, oh crap, we don't want to do that. Oh no, we did. But I want to make it so that he has like his sword raised above his head and then swipes it. Right. Trace this head and then move it in the classic. This is how you cheat animation, kids. Learn. Yeah, it's a trick that I've used for like the longest time. You trace the head, then you grab it, and then you move it. I've used this for so many animations. Like, drawing the body's fine, but just like, you trace the head, then move it. The classic. I mean, it's my drawing, so you know, just draw it over my already done work, so not the biggest deal. Yes, so for this I want him to be holding the sword like this overhead, right? And then when he swipes, it's gonna go whoosh, like that, right? but it'll be like this, right? Yeah. Ooh. Do one kind of, yeah, draw like a head look weird. Actually, I want to move him back a bit. Right, and maybe angle him a bit more. Because then, like, his body will stay in, like, kind of the same spot. Actually, I might move him back even more. Like, very bizarre, like, when I, like, don't draw, like, because, like, majority of the time I don't even draw, like, the bottom half of the body, so they look like puppets. Very bizarre. Yeah, I'll just draw that, and then, because his other hand will be hidden behind his body, so, yeah. And I go. Swoop. So I want the sword to kind of go, because that'll be the smear, right? So, like that, because I want it to go like around, like this. Well, it's gonna be a lot, but still. Which I can probably ease that and make it a bit more fine. There we are. And then we'll just draw, yeah, just draw like a temp head in like the middle. So I probably won't draw too much if it's just like this very big smear that's covering his whole entire face, right? Yep. Actually, that works out well. I guess I don't really do to draw too much of that, so cool. Some will be like, I do like that. Yeah. I want this to be a bit more further on. Okay. Aha! Illusion of movements! Yeah, and then I'll make it so that it says like miss or something. Like I'll make that like slowly like float up. Should probably like I'll do like right that there. Alright. Should make a different color. Slow float. And that'll be like a message to myself when I come back this later, so. Actually, I might wanna make it so I can actually read that properly. Make it so it's not so bright. There we go. And we'll change this. There we go. Perfect. So then I'll know, right? Okay. What next?
What the? Our attacks aren't working.
I'll save.
What the?
Okay, so for this I think I like want to make him bounce. So he's like stunned. He's like, what? What happens? Right. I'll rip Teddy out. I'll make it so that he's like on a separate layer because he'll like bounce in later. Actually, I don't want to make him bounce in first. I'm gonna like do them both eventually, but still. Doesn't make many matter which one I'm gonna do first, but either or. Probably hide him for now. Oh, I'll keep him that way.
What the?
Oh, did I make sure? Oh, I didn't. Oh, you know what I forgot to do completely? Holy crap, thank god I caught that. I forgot to draw his glasses. Oh my god. That's something I definitely don't want to do. Did the original comic not have his glasses on as well? How did I miss that? Holy crap. Yeah, because that's something very easy to miss. Not to draw their glasses when they're in the CV world. Uh-oh, consistency. Gone out the window. Jeez. Woo. My god, would have been trouble. Everyone ripped me apart, but... I think there's been some things like that that I've missed in the past, and I don't think anybody's picked up on, so... I want to make his hair like a little bit more slooped down, because he's gonna like jump backwards, right? Yeah, make it even like trace like the frame of the face, but you can like change the hair like a little bit, so it like looks like they've moved, kinda. Or actually, I'll make it so that he says that when he's this to be posted, he's like, our attacks aren't working, right?
Our attack.
So be like, what the? And then our attacks aren't working. Yeah. There's always like hand to come up and stuff. What's the different color here? Should I make it these? Make it so that they're kind of a bit more square on. I'll grab that and then move it over a bit. I probably could have like, actually could have like traced more, but it's fine. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll like more or less use it as like a reference point. Because like I want to like have his headphones more or less in the same place and all that, more or less like the top half of his body, really. A bit more consistency here. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I could like make this cartoon if I like make like character rigs. Not that I know how to do that, but because I know that some people do that. Especially, I think it's like if you look at like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, how their head is like mostly separated by their body. If there's like a tie or like some facial stubble or something to that degree, they're all designed in like a very similar way, just so they can be broken apart and animated in like separate parts. Not that it still wouldn't be, well, it'd still take a while, but because I think what is it? Forget her name, but she makes all like the AC Tony cartoons. I think it's like Paula or something. But yeah, the way that she makes characters, she makes like rigs beforehand, but still takes her quite a while. So.
What the?
She's gonna be like, what the? And then kind of jump up here. And then here will be the same kind of pose, but it'll be kind of less stricken. Like I can more or less like just trace this as is. I would just angle it so it's a bit more forward. Right, yeah. Actually, I want to make it so he's like his head's like a bit further down, maybe? Yeah. Would surely cut the time by a little bit. Kind of like 3D animations, you don't have to redraw every frame, you can keep it consistent. Yeah. Yeah, there'd probably be a way I could do this faster, but I don't know. I've never minded the process. Though I think if I really want to be half-assed, I could do it the way that they make like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and like Space Ghost Coast to Coast back in the day. Literally every animation is just drawn once and they just reuse the same animations over and over again, right? You draw it once and then it's done, and then you just reuse it. But yeah, I reckon if I was to animate, because there's the Metal Gear dubs, right? And I reckon if I was to animate them, they'd be entirely sketch-based, and like I wouldn't go in and like clean up, so just to save time. But I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Because even I've had like a bunch of people request that, and I'm like, well, what's stopping you from doing it, huh? I'm just a guy. That was like, you know what? That was, one day I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make this thing. Though I guess I've always been drawing throughout my life. It's just, I took the time to learn animation, how it's done, how it's made, and do we know now? Forget it. Don't need to draw a mouth. I'll do it later. It's very weird. Like in my roughs, like I draw a mouse, but I'm just erasing them because I'm going to animate the mouse entirely separately. So, very bizarre. Yeah, some of what I was going to try someday, just like make a cartoon that's entirely sketch based. It'd more or less be the same process, except like, I just want to go in and clean up, so. Okay, probably want to do I'll do the body, and then I want his arms to be kind of like his shoulders will be up a bit, and I want his arms to be. Do I want his hands to be like out, or? Maybe like this, like the sides. Well, not really like that, like more of an angle. Like a slight bend. Ah! Like this. Yeah. Then we go like this. Aha. Right. Easy. So then you're like, move back when he does that, and he'd be like, ah, attack's on. Aha, I'm a genius. Also, hang on, I want a drink. Hold on. Let me go grab that. I forgot to have soda in the fridge, so. Yes. Quick. Ooh. Oh yeah, I gotta check the expiry date on this milk, right? I think I brought it like last week. What is it? Used by 27th of July. What's today's date? Uh-oh, it's expired. What's today's date? Oh, it expires today. Oh, damn. Shit. Lucky I checked. Holy crap. That could have been very bad. Not the first time I've accidentally drunk expired milk. Jesus. Flash? Oh, I missed you so much. Hell yeah. I never stopped using it. Flash forever, baby. Riz, you know it. Hell yes. Hell to the yes and yes to the hell. And whatever comes in between. I don't know. What are kids into these days? The skibbity toilet still a thing? I think even that's starting to die in popularity now, right? Yeah. What's the new thing? Oh, it's tongue sahur is the next big thing, right? That's what's blowing up right now, right? Where's the next big thing? Ray. Just more or less the same thing, except it's in a different form. Right? Hey man, we had it back in the day with Jan Cat and Beams and Meme Guy and like Epic Face and all that crap, so hey man, same thing, different package. I guarantee you. I drank expired milk before, took a sip and went, huh, it tastes funny. Oh well, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I did as well. Being like, it tastes kind of weird, huh? And I'm like, then I didn't realize like why this tastes so weird, and then I came to the realization, it's like, oh, I see. Though to be fair, like if stuff is expired like 1 or 2 days, it's fine, but because I remember, I think I like knew of somebody that worked at a supermarket, and they used to like just take expired food home, being like, we can't sell this expired. They should like just nick it. I was only like a couple of days expired, so. I'm not sure why I took another sip. Yeah, because I mostly use milk in my coffee. Just be like, this coffee tastes a bit weird. Oh well. It's a bit strange for some reason. Didn't think the reason why that might be. It's like, oh well. Right. But yeah, I think like recently I've been having cereal just to like use up the milk. Because I always buy more milk than I actually will use with coffee, so to actually like use more of the milk. Cereals become like a regular thing. What's more? I love you. Well, likewise. Yes. Hit that heart button 1 million times. The one in the bottom right hand corner. I'll see it every single time you press it. Yeah, I've seen like that go off like a bunch of times. Never really acknowledged it, but it doesn't really do anything. It just adds like a little thing that pops up. Like everyone can see it, but I think like Instagram has the exact same thing on Instagram Live. Yeah, there you go. Even though there's like a mild delay, but yeah. So when I'm saying this right now, you're gonna hear it like 5 seconds into the future, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how severe the delay is on YouTube, but I know it's like not as. It's like worse than how it is on Twitch. Yeah, because with Twitch you can set the latency, so it's pretty much like almost live. Like it's as close as it can be, but bit more difficult on YouTube, it seems. They haven't figured it out, even though technology's there, but hard to say. Oh god, I don't want that. I want the onion skin. I don't want to select multiple frames. Oh. Jeez. Yeah, I might want to keep both those in frame then. Yeah. Because I want to draw between both of them, yeah? Yeah. Exactly. And then I want his shoulders to be like up much higher, and then they kind of come down again. Because then they'll be... Okay, so that's how they're elevated here. Oop. Do it here as well, yeah. Yo, what up, friend? My man! What's poppin'? Glad to see you back watching me drawing. Many lines. Oh boy, it's happening. Here it goes. I'm gonna draw this one. You see this one here? That one right there? That one right there? That one's for you. So stupid. And then it'll be kind of... Oh, actually, do I want to like draw his like hand a bit? Be like, wow! He'll like jump up a bit. Oh, kinda. Maybe like I'll draw like a gloved hands. I'll really like draw like a hand, right? Animation is fun. It can be. Like I've always said like animation isn't hard. It's just time consuming, right? So that's the thing. Ah, yeah, soda. Okay, so it's gonna kind of like bounce up like this.
What
the?
What the? Our attacks aren't working.
Right.
What the? Our attacks aren't.
Sweet. I want to draw the rest of his hair though. I forgot to do that. Oops. That might be a good idea. There we are. Excellent.
What the?
Also, I wonder if there's like any like on-screen way I could like get this heart on screen. I wonder. I'm sure there's a way you could do that, right? Some sort of like add-on. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to like look into like how you can like more stuff from like the chat, like on screen. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Yes, more things week by week. No doubt I'll forget to do it, knowing me. Right. I'll do that thing. Instantly forgets. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh well, back to work. I've been trying to learn 3D animation. Got some models online, but unfortunately aren't rigged. Because I did some minor 3D stuff. I did a course which was based on animation. I did some like minor 3D stuff for it. And actually making models isn't too hard. Just that I had no idea how to rig.
What the?
I don't think we were actually taught that, but yeah, modeling actually was surprisingly easy. Like the model part, the animation part, easy. The rigging part, no idea. So there you go.
Attacks aren't working.
And then he'll look back and be like, this guy's talking behind me, right? You have my attention now, there. Oh, do I want to make his like, I'll make his like head kind of swivel a little bit. Just gotta try to think of his head like in a 3D space. To make it look like he's kind of like turning his head a bit. It's like one of the more complicated things to do with 2D animation. Tomboys or femboys? Everyone has their taste, right? Right? But I think actually even in my Persona 3 playthrough, I was saying like all the romance options that I go for are kind of like tomboyish, right? Because I went for Chie in Persona 4. I went for Makoto in Persona 3, and who was the sporty chick in Persona? I mean, Makoto in Persona 5, sorry. And like the sporty type girl in Persona 3, I went for her, right? So I think that answers your question. Yes. What was the name again? Goodness, it was a. I know it. I'm not looking at it right now. I swear. I'm not typing in Persona 3 social links. I swear to God, I'm not. No, no, no. Social links. All Persona 3 social links. How to unlock. Did they make the social links in Persona 3 Reload as hard as they are in the original? I wonder. Where is it? Oh, that's right. Oh, it was Yuko, that's right. Yeah, Yuko was who I went for in Persona 3. Yes. So yeah, I was like, if I have a typing girls, it's like this, it's probably it, right? Oh, and these eyebrows are kind of like a what? Go up a bit. Port SMT4. Do it, cowards. You absolute cowards, Atlas. No, we're just gonna remake Persona again. Dominatrix Banana Head. Homeboys for sure. I don't know. Whatever you're into, I'm not gonna judge, but you know. Everyone has their tastes, I guess. Like, why do you think they have like 20 different brands of rice, but they're all pretty much the same thing? Because everyone's like, oh, this brand's the best, right? Same deal, same crap, different package, right? So when his arm to go up a bit more, yeah. More or less, actually, I might want to, yeah, I'll draw over this and then I'll make him go back a little bit. I'll skew him a little bit so he moves backwards a bit more. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that really makes me want to charge up my 3DS so I could play SMT4 again. Goodness. Because I still have my 3DS. I know exactly where it is, so. And I've got Apocalypse too, so. It's just. Like, how long is that game? Like 30 hours? I don't know. Not sure I've had time for like another 30-hour playthrough. Because like even with SMT3, I was like, this game's supposed to be shortish, right? Shorter than a Persona game. And even like playing through it, I'm like, man, this shit's dragging, going on forever. Oh, it felt like it anyway, but. She gets Soul Hackers on your 3DS, the original. Is the store still up? Oh, then I guess I could look into how to um was it what's the word? How to get your 3DS like make it so you can like play anything. Forget the term. It's not like bricking it, it's not hacking it, it's not chipping it, it's forget the exact term, but I don't know, my brain's just like it's not coming to my brain, but you know what I mean. Didn't like that came like a few years ago? They're like, yeah, it's surprisingly easy, so I could look into how to do that.
What's going on?
Homebrew, yeah, that.
I don't understand what's going on.
There's like a specific term for it, where like you can bypass all like their internal thing to like just get whatever game you want. So something like that. Okay. Then he goes.
Our attacks aren't working.
I'll save you.
He's like, "What? You have my attention."
I'll save you.
Sweet. All right. So that's done, and then I want Teddy to bounce up here
Our attacks aren't working.
when he jumps in. I'm always so pissed off though. It's got that Kirby energy. Oh yeah, I'll move the screen over, so it's not in the corner.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I'll save
Because I wanted to like bounce up, right? Yeah, maybe I could like just trace the body. Not trace the body, just trace his body shape and then go from there. Stretch it out a bit.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
And then we grab that. And we go. We move it up a bit. Yeah. Oh, I probably want to. Yeah, maybe make it so they kind of like, looks like he like jumps up that way a bit. Yeah, just like a little bit.
What's going on?
Just wanting to be in the same pose the whole entire time. Sure.
What's going on? What's going on? I don't understand.
Yeah, like so he's like features like very high up. Actually, we can do this even. Make his eyes kind of like this. So it looks like they're all out at the top of his face, right? Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, I also added a few more songs to the playlist. Don't think that I played yet, but
I'll save you.
eventually. I'll get there eventually. Almost stopped playing once Teddy appeared. Oh, what, when, in the game? Man, I'm like 8 hours in. I don't know, man. Don't know if this is for me. Yeah, I think like I have heard that from like a lot of people. Because even like the start of Persona is like very slow to get into. It's a lot of you read the text, you listen to the voices, and you press X, like especially to get going. So, but no, friends told me it's so good. Well, it is, but you know, it takes you a minute to get there. What is this supposed to be? This is a bear man. And he goes, I'm going berserk! Right, but now I'm just trying to smear if I could just play this.
I'll save you.
I'm going berserk!
Yeah, I'm just trying the keyframes here.
What the? Our attacks aren't working.
I'll save you.
It kind of pops in like that. Yes. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll make it so his face is like very low, right? Yes, yes. So this is what we call in the animation industry a smear. We take from one frame and you make it very long and elongated to kind of blur the movement, right? If you ever watched a Looney Tunes cartoon, you've seen it a million times, your brain just didn't realize it because it was on screen for a tiny period of time. Love and kind of hate Teddy. I feel like Persona 4 Arena Ultimate just made his character entirely about getting girls. If he wasn't slightly annoying before, he definitely is. In the arena games, right? Gotta go to my dinner time. Oh, that's alright. Chief, stop by. And if you're done with your dinner, I might still be here when you come back, so feel free. But yeah, even in what was it? The 3DS game. What was it? Persona Q? Yeah, it was very much girls, 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 like 24/7. It's like heightening like every like tiny bit of personality like they had, just dialing that up to 11. It was like, goodness gracious.
I'll save you.
Right. I do remember that. Bye. See you later. See you in 10. Right? You'll be back, right? Right. What's this song from? This is from that friggin' this is from that friggin' golf game. For some reason somebody really wanted this song to play. Yeah.
I'm going berserk!
So I'll get him to say zzz, so this will be the frame where it says zzz. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I can probably, because like the rare way I want to animate this is I want to animate it, the lip sync and him as a whole, so...
I'm going berserk!
So I'll just take this and I'll get rid of the mouth. Like so. Depends what my mom wants me to take a bath. Oh. You never know, I still might be here after that. Is that how long I've been streaming for now? Where are we at? I'm oh yeah, I've only been streaming for an hour and a half, so because I usually like to stream for like 3 hours, so I'm gonna take a bath and it's gonna take 2 hours. I think it's like last time I like took a bath, I like made it, like I didn't even, like I was gonna be like, oh, it'd be so nice to like relax, and then like I got in, the second I got in, I was like, yeah, it's kind of not as good as I was expecting it to be. If you don't return, you know where I am? Yes. But yeah, I do remember that last time. I actually like was at a place where I could like take a bath. I like made it and sat in it. I was like, yeah, I kind of just want to get out. And I remember it was like a giant tub as well, so it like took so long to actually draw. Oh, goodness. See you later, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But hey, there's the post video later, so if you want to see how this turned out, you can skim through it at your leisure. I'm assuming that's like what a lot of people do with like live streams, right? Like post ones anyway. Skim through it, right? So I'll make this and I'll make it a bit further down. Yep. And then I'll copy this. So it'd be like, and then we can just have that for the closed mouth all entire time. Except for like when he goes, but yeah, I might want to change the mouth on that one, or even like make it a little bit lower, so kind of like reel up right and go back. So I like keeping like with the same mouth like the whole entire time, right? And just like move the laugh lines accordingly.
I'm going visit.
Just made myself a sandwich. Ooh, what sandwich? Yeah, that's something I haven't like done in a while. I think I was at the supermarket not too long ago. I just like smelled bread, and I was like, oh, it's been so long since I've had like a proper sandwich. That'd be cool. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I need to like buy extra ingredients and then actually prepare them. And it's like, yeah, actually like going out of my way to actually make the sandwich. It's like, Can someone like make the sandwich for me? To be fair, you can make this. You can buy those pre-made sandwiches, but they're so expensive. At the same time, they're not even worth it at the end of the day. It's like, I can make this. It's like, that's the whole point, right? Boy. My mom let me have my phone while eating. Nice. Now we're talking. Hopefully it's not on loudspeaker. So, because I'm going to say the F word. Here I go. Fun. And fragile. And forgiving. And frivolous. Also, this is not a adult. This is not a stream for children. I'm pretty sure I said this to no. This is not me for kids. To be fair, like, I don't know. None of that stuff ever stopped me when I was like a kid using the internet, right? Are you 18? Of course I am. Wink. Wink, wink. Right. So what's that? So, I'm going. I'm going. Yeah, maybe I want to take this one so it doesn't go like as close down. Because like going is like 2 syllables, right? Yep. I feel like I'm the only one here. Oh, there are people. It's just that, you know, some people are watching and not typing. I mean, I do it all the time with streams anyway, so. More watch than type. So. My sandwiches are kind of basic. Lunch meat, cheese, white bread. Actually toast my bread a bit. You have the entire sandwich, and I don't like cold lunch meat. Yeah, once you have like toasted, it's like hard to do cold. When you got the option anyway, so. I'm going psychotic. Oh no. Give or take cheese, actually. think it's like always something to have with like my sandwiches. Cheese, lettuce, and mayo. Always like I gotta have those three. And like the rest I can swap in or out. It's like tomato, ham, chicken, you know. Either or. Wanna hear a funny story? Sure. What do you got? So he's gonna go. Go. Okay. So he's kind of like gonna go. Oh. So his mouth's gonna be open, but not entirely closed. Because when you go, I'm going. Right, your mouth is a little bit open still. So makes sense with lip sync. Right, and then I'll make the frame where he's kind of like higher up, right? So I want to make it like higher than this point, so for all these open mouths. So where's the highest point? Here. Okay. I'll do it there. Sure. Ooh. Because I want to make his like fists raise as well when like he goes up. Right. Yeah, I could literally take the previous frame and stretch it, but I feel like that's a bit too much of a crutch, so rather not rely on if I can. Alright, so I want to raise hands now? No, it's a little bit better. My little sister believes in magic, and she looks up cat shifter, spellcraft. There's a bunch of side effects and stuff that the video said. Oh, it's more or less about like mental wellness or what you're willing to believe in, right? Because it's like hypnotizing people. Like only like 2% of like people can actually be hypnotized because they're the ones that are willing to believe in it, right? Or any other person. It's like, I'm gonna hypnotize you, and then they try, and it's like nothing happens. It's only if the person believes it can be real, then in their mind it becomes real. So that degree. Saying after this spell you might get a slight headache. Oh, it's probably because you're like thinking about it so much. Like your brain's trying so hard to actually make it real. Working overtime. When like nothing happens. But then you like trick yourself. You're like, oh, I kind of feel something, but yeah, it's you tricking yourself, right? I think I've talked about this to a friend of mine about like ghosts, and if you're like, oh, I saw a ghost, it's like that whole entire perception about, you know, you're in a spooky place, you know, your mind can play tricks on you, so you can't trust your own brain with a lot of these things. You're like, yeah, no way, of course not, right? But if you believe it enough, you know, you can believe anything. It's just that, you know. And it also might be a case of like the more you hear something, the more it kind of makes sense. First you doubt, it's like, yeah, right, but the more you hear about it, the more you start to believe it, so could also be that. Could imagine what you would want to look like as imagine yourself shifting into a cat. Oh, I've had weirder things. It's very, I don't know, a lot of people like want a lot of things, and there's a lot of people who are very willing to take advantage of that. This'll make you taller, I swear. $80, please. Right. I've actually seen a bunch of those online. It's like height pills. Like they take someone's height, like take a regular guy and then just like Photoshop him to make him look like he's taller. Like this is the same guy. Like what? Who believes this? But Apparently some people. For some reason, I looked out her in the corner of my eye and I saw a cat. Well, it could have been you also. Like you're hearing about it, right? So, like if you see in the corner of your eye, because you've been hearing about cats, then they just happen to me all the time at work. Like I'd randomly see like something like, because I work in like a freezer, right? And you see like bits of plastic like fluttering around the wind or in the breeze. Well, not the breeze, but the fan or the wind made by the fan. And out of the corner of your eye, it looks like there's somebody running around, but it turns out it's actually nothing. So I looked over her and she was human. Wow, couldn't have guessed. Crazy. Bananas. Who would have thought? Nice. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, not doing too bad on these close-ups at all. There's some good detailing. So maybe the spell worked randomly for like a split second, and then it went away, right? Are you attracted to men? No. Sorry. I like ladies too much. But hey, if that's your thing, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to be interested, but sure, there's plenty of guys out there. Hey, if you try any of those gay dating apps, jeez, you can't stop them. They'll be all over you. No, damn it. Not again. Somebody else said they weren't gay. Oh no, why does this keep happening? But yeah, men have very low standards when it comes to that stuff compared to women, so you will not have trouble finding somebody if that's your thing. Just saying. Don't swear. There's probably children watching. You never know. Well, this is a stream that's not rated for children. So, also gay is not a swear word. So, but yeah, when I made this stream, I said it's not for children. So in theory, they shouldn't be able to be here. That's their mistake. You never know nowadays. Yeah, that was like just saying before. It's like when I was like, you know, a teenager, I was on the internet looking up things, magical things that a kid probably shouldn't look up, right? So keep people safe. Yeah, well that's right. Yeah, well it's like anybody with internet connection can look up anything. So I think it was I saw a image that somebody took of their kid, and they were watching DVDs on like a fold-out DVD player. And they were like, I gave my kid a DVD player because I don't trust them to give them a laptop with the internet connection. I'm like, yeah, fine. That's fair. Smart. Yeah, even like with a phone, or actually, I'm not sure if there'd be like child protection on a phone or what, but I'm assuming there would be. But Probably wouldn't be hard for them to figure out how to disable that, right? Unless it was passworded, but... Let's see. Difficult. Did I? Oh, okay, that's fine. I want to make sure I was like using like the right color. So I think I used to like. I think I was like talking to like one of my, or somebody that I like knew forever ago. They used to do that. Whenever there'd be a lull in the conversation, they'd be like, "So," they used to annoy the hell out of me. Like, what do you want? You want to say something? You start. Why is the chat not blowing up or something? It's probably because of the time, or it's probably because, like, as you know, as the stream starts, that's when it's like most active, and as it goes on, that's when people are like, "All right, I watched for like 2 minutes. Goodbye." Right. Because this is just me drawing, so it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, but yeah, I'm trying. This is the process. This is what it is. This is what it means to be a YouTube superstar, I swear. Yep. So we go. Go up. So I'll put one here. I'll make this one a bit lower. Berserk. Yeah. I just sometimes just listen in the background. Exactly. Yeah, it's like what I do for like a lot of my streams. Just put it on in the background. Don't even chat in the chat. Just like, if you've been doing anything in like a mostly the majority of the streams that I like watch, I like fall asleep to. So it'll also be that. Berserk. Yes. Be right back. Yeah, no worries. Okay. He said the thing. He said Berserk. I know what that is. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't want to have like the clenched teeth like the first frame, right? That won't make any sense. Where's the one where he has like the elongated mouth, like this one? Yeah, let's copy this one. I'm cheating. I'm copying frames. Try to stop me. Oh no. Cheating animation? No way. It's never been done. So we'll go. And I'll make it so that like every frame is kind of like triangle-esque shaped. Right. See, I don't have a life, so I'm gonna stay here for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like a majority of the time, like pretty much like every stream I was watching for a while were just like my friends' streams, so I was just like supporting my friends, right? So, yeah. But hey, if you got the free time, why not? As long as you're like doing something else, God, I wouldn't expect people to like just to watch this stream and just have like nothing else going on, right? Goodness. I mean, you can like type something in and then like do something else and then come back and type something in. I wouldn't expect like this to be like full screen. That's the only this is like looking direct at the screen. Goodness. Back, welcome back. Let's go. Dude, like go, Ed. Oh, do I have like teeth as well since it's like so zoomed in? That might be an idea. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. Yeah, that might be an idea. There we are. Ah. Give him a bit more humanity. It might look a bit strange, but because I don't usually draw a mouse with teeth, but and then we'll just draw like the tiny bit of tooth here, right? Which song is this? Is this? Oh yeah, nice. This is the one I was hoping to play. This is like the remix Zelda soundtrack, right? I haven't actually had this one play yet, so perfect. So burp, yeah. So I'm going burp. Okay, so I need like this kind of mouth. Actually, I would go like this. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. There's a spider in my room. You know, works well with spiders. Fly spray. But if it's a big spider, shoo. Yeah, I always killed the spiders whenever they'd appear in my house. And I used to like live pretty south, so they used to appear in my house quite often, so be like, no, let it out. What, so more can come in? Don't think so. I broke my own rule. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I almost swore, so almost happened. It was like, berserk! Okay. Yeah, I'll make it so that his like mouth goes like outside his character model. Actually, I'll make it go all the way down here, which won't make any sense, but he's screaming so loud and so wide that his mouth goes off his character model completely, right? I kind of like that, actually. Stopped myself? Yeah. If you let them escape, they'll tell their friends and take over the house? Right. Like, let it go so it has the chance to make more? Say, no thanks. It's like, it got in here. What's to stop more getting in here? Nothing. Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah, to be fair, like, where I used to live used to be, like, it was, like, half civilized and, like, half foresty, so yeah, it was, like, very common to see insects and lizards and all that kind of crap all over the place. Sick. Actually, I'll make this a bit more higher up, yeah. That's, like, really where he screams, right? So, yeah. Sick. Yeah, I just need to, oh, yeah, I can, yeah, because, like, I gotta work with the text boxes as well, right, so... He's adorable, he thinks. Well, he is a bear, so... There you go. Alright, what's next? Oh yeah, but this is, like, where I want him to, like, jump out. So he'll be, like, in frame, and then he'll, like, jump, and then explosion will happen, right, so... It's gonna happen, like, very fast, right? Get rid of that. He's cute! I'll play the game and see how cute he is. Yeah, he doesn't stay that way. When it becomes a person. Yes. Oh, to be fair, like human standards, I guess that could be like cute, right? So. But his attitude, that's something else entirely, right? Hmm. Yeah, so what I'm wanting to do, I want Tay to like jump out and then the explosion will happen. Like, he'll be here and he'll be like, boing, right? And then the explosion will happen over there, so they're gonna kind of like lift the hex, they react to it. But yeah, stand there and do nothing, so. That's the idea behind that. Jumping spiders have the ability to bite, but never do because they have the ability to jump and flee away. I don't think I've come across like a jumping spider. I think what was it? There was like, I think dirty longlegs were like the most common spiders where I used to be, and they were borderline harmless. But I think there was like black widow spiders, trapdoor spiders. Redback spiders. I think they are like the most common ones, right? So yeah, lucky I never suffered like a spider bite. Yeah, not too sure about jumping spiders. I guess like it depends like where you are. There's different types everywhere, right? So you have a book about spiders, right? Yeah, it's definitely about the area, because where I live now, like I remember where I grew up, like there was spiders everywhere all the time. But now, where I'm living, I've seen like 2 spiders, and I've like been living in the same place for like 3 years, so not very common up here. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I could probably just like redraw the face with these, but it's fine. Whatever. I want them to like look up in the hair to move, right? So either or, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. I'll fix it in post, right? Yes. Looking a little bit weird there, that's okay. I'm watching a documentary about birds. What happened to the bath? Or was that postponed? Or you're watching that while you're eating food? Could be that. But yeah, I usually just turn on YouTube on the television. Because like most smart TVs nowadays, they have internet connection, or they can connect to the internet and just have the apps running, right? So pretty much exclusively just watch YouTube nowadays. Because I've got Netflix and I've got Disney Plus and I don't even watch them, so probably gonna give both those the boot. 100%. Watch it while I'm eating food and watching as well. Damn, multitasking. Or is that? Oh god, what was that? That thing? Oh yeah, screen maxing. everyone was like, no, don't do this, is horrible. Like giving your kid like as many screens to watch as possible. I do remember there was like quite a few things about that. And it was probably like people like taking it to like the 10th degree, right? Making it as horrible as it could seem, but because I do remember it's like we get up for breakfast and we have 10 screens running, and then we go down to the store and we see if there's any new screens we can buy. And yeah, it's probably fake shit, but yeah. The whole chat is your messages. Almost. Oh. Almost. I still see Bandiboot up there. Not entirely. No, and then somebody comes in. What do they call that? Combo breaker? Guess what? Or like when someone tries to make a message, there's like a bunch of like messages in a row, and somebody just comes in, types a single letter, and breaks it. No, my combo. How dare you? I wonder if there's like any like auto mod thing on YouTube to ruin that. Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, is this still the Zelda? Like, this doesn't even really sound... It is. It doesn't even really sound like Zelda music at all. Let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, I guess. It barely even sounds like Zelda music. I think I might get rid of it. Remove from playlist. Dead. And it's gone. Yeah, like the Marvel vs. Capcom ones are alright, but that one, yeah, that didn't really sound like Zelda music at all. Sound like anything but. I think it's like what was it, the website? OC Remix. They do like a bunch of like original video game soundtracks, but a lot of them don't even really sound like what they're based on. So it's like when you stray too far from the source material, I'm like, To be fair, like you want to make it kind of your own, but I guess, but yeah, it's hard to say, I suppose. All right, let's draw this bear, shall we? A completely original Teddy drawing. Here we go. Not based off anything. Caught myself again. Oh no, you almost said the F word. The fun word. Oh, excuse me. Right, I want to be kind of like, oh, she'd already be squished down and then like spring up, right? Yeah, let's do that. It already be squished down and it'd be like boing, right? I'm not sure if I even want to give him arms. Unsure. I guess we'll see. See what I feel like doing. You could think Teddy is just like a bunch of shapes. He's not really that hard to draw. And he'll still be very pissed. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Yeah, there we go. Kind of looks like one of those meme faces. What was it? It's like some like drawing of Bart Simpson that like somebody freeze framed where he kind of looks like that. Just reminds me of that. Okay. Oh, did I draw it? Oh, wait. What frame are we on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I was drawing on the locked frame, that's why. I see. I was like, something went wrong. I see. Just making a blank keyframe on the wrong thing. Oops. Why did? Oh, actually, I did undo twice. That's why. I keep catching myself. Speaking of remixes, the song "This Is True Love Making" from Capcom vs SNK2 was remixed in Street Fighter 6. Really? It didn't even sound like the original apart from the sample? Right. Yeah, it's like when it strays too far. It's like, nah, man, nah. I think another good example of that when they did Sticker Brush Symphony in Smash Brothers. I think it was for the Wii. But yeah, it sounded nothing like the original. And I was like, what is this? Right. It's like, goodness. How's that playlist looking, by the way? Oh, slowly been adding more tracks. Hit closer to your goal. Yeah, sorry, yeah, last time I said I wanted to have like... Well, eventually we're gonna get it like 600 tracks strong, but... What are we at now? 138? Yeah, because I added four songs from Shovel Knight, and I added one from Sonic 3. That was my last additions. It sounded like you said my real name for a second there. Your name's not really Melissa? Oh no. How could you lie on the internet? Oh no. Impossible. Nobody could lie on the internet. It's like an internet law. You can't. Oh god, that reminds me of like when I was like very young. I was like very against swearing. And like I remember I used to like censor myself online. Like I type like swear words, but I put like stars and like how they used to like censor like South Park words. Same deal, right? Reminds me of that. My grandma's account. She lets me use it. Oh, really? I understand it's hard to entertain your excitement watching a legend like this. Oh, I try. Hang on. Let's go to your channel then. Let's have a look. Crafts I want to make. Your grandma's... Oh, I guess that'd be like grandma stuff. How to make a paper dragon puppet. Do your own balloon pufferfish. Making toothless dancing meme game book. Do your own cardboard toy car. There's a lot of these. Easy, how to make Game Boy with cardboard. Do your own cardboard. Awesome paper cat pocket. So a lot of it's like cardboard paper. I guess that'd be the easiest, but I guess there's origami books out there. Don't sub though, because my mom will be mad. Hang on, let's have a look here. Join January 8th, 2025. This is like a recent YouTube account. Interesting. My bro says weird stuff. What was your grandma's account? But now it's your brother's account? Or maybe your brother uses it, or... How to build a paper revolver! That sounds kind of cool, actually. I kind of want to watch that. Paper gun. Toilet paper slime? How to make Play-Doh? satisfying sensation of slime ASMR. Hang on, let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, ASMR. There you go. Ugh. No. How is that satisfying? I don't like that. It's too rough. You gotta be slow. No. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, it's gross. No, thank you. I thought ASMR was supposed to be calming. You're supposed to be, like, gentle about it, not just, like, go ham. Jeez. Oh, boy. I'm a bit disturbed now. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. Drawing stuff, right? Yes. Yes. Definitely not gentle. Hell no. That was like, do it as fast as you can. It reminds me of like when a bunch of people try to like copy those prank videos, but they just try to do it as fast as possible, get in and get out. It's like, that's not the point. You're supposed to savor the moment, right? Not just be like, I did it and it's done, get out. It's like, what? No, you're missing the point entirely. Like, people are just less confused. Like, wondering what the hell just happens. Versus, haha, epic prank. Or I got pranked. They'll just be confused more than anything. Right. Well, yeah. Sure, I want to make the nose elongated, but it should be fine. Yeah. There is no point. Yeah, exactly. What's more like their friend asked them to do the prank that they saw on TikTok or whatever. You do it. Okay, I'll do it. And they just do it as fast as possible just to say they did it. It's like, no. You're missing the whole point. At least I don't think there is. Actually, I might want to change this a bit more. Yeah, it's going to like spring out, right? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it without no arms, it's fine. What? I'll make the buttons a bit stretched as well. Actually, does these he's fairly covered, right? Yeah, they are. I think so. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, the explosion will come out, right? So cool. That'll be done for that. Staying alive, gonna go get something. Okay, sure. No worries. If you can hear my voice, I'm still live. And then I just... Oh, I'm just kidding, I'm still alive. Ha ha ha. Cut the music. What happened?
Teddy, are you okay? Teddy!
So what do I want to do with this? Maybe I'll make him like reach out when he's like, "Are you okay?"
Teddy, are you?
Yeah, so that'll be that drawing there. Actually, hang on, let me rip him out and put him in my own frame. Ah, what's happened? Can I? Oh god. goodness, why is that happening? Hold on, let me minimize this and bring it back up. There we are. Some sort of like weird graphical issue that happens for some reason when I do that. There we are. Oh, Jesus, it's still happening. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's not appearing on screen, is it? I have earbuds in, I thought you stopped the stream. That was the joke. Gotcha. Got him. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I think it's okay now. Some like weird graphical thing where like it doesn't refresh. Very strange. Not sure why that happens. Probably some sort of like flash bug or something. No clue.
Teddy!
It's gonna be like, are you okay? Right. I am on the right frame, am I? I am. Good. Yes. Okay, let me Tracy's Tracy's face. The only reason my grandma has a channel is to comment, right? Yeah, I think even if you there's something with YouTube, like if you want to do anything on YouTube, you have to make it a channel or a like a channel. There's some sort of like weird thing with YouTube. Apparently, like it happened like a while ago. We have to like make a channel like to do anything on YouTube. And like other people that have like other channels that have like their like personalized channel like under their name. And like when they log in, it's like you want to use this channel, this channel, this channel. It's like, oh, do I want to use the one with like 16,000 subscribers, or I want to use the one that has no subscribers? I wonder. Make sure no one subscribes, right? Well, if there's like no content, there's no reason for anybody to subscribe, right? So, like in theory, nobody should be able to find a channel if she doesn't post anything. But I guess there's also that the only reason anybody would actually go to her channel is if you use it for live chat, which you are currently doing right now. So. That's how I got into it, so... Can't make playlists on music on YouTube without a channel? Yeah, you need like a basic YouTube channel. For like anything. If you're just like watching videos, then you can deal with ads. You know, you don't have to have a channel, but if you want to like do anything else, you need to make one. Right. But you did? Yes, I did. And it's very strange, like, I can view a channel when the stream's live, but I can't like view a channel in post. Like I can't go to the chat afterwards and then view the channel, which is very odd. I don't know why that's a thing, but strange. Because I know on Twitch you can do that. You can go to a VOD and then you can like click a person's name and go to their channel, but you can't do that in YouTube for whatever reason. Another thing. Now everyone can sub to your grandma's account. Oh no! How'd I get 4 subscribers? What? Or yeah, I don't know how many people are watching, but I'm sure it's not a lot. I didn't do anything. My mom will be mad. Yeah, and I'm assuming because like it's a brand new account, it'll like notify them if they get a subscriber, right? Because I think it's like if you have like under a certain amount of subscribers, you get a notification every single time somebody subscribes, right? And like it's even worse if you have like the email notifications on. It like emails you every single time. I couldn't imagine dealing with that. Goodness. Mama beat my head. Well, then you know what you have to do, right? You have to make a brand new YouTube account under your name for your own purpose. Yeah, and you can like make multiple YouTube accounts under like the same. Because I think you can make up to 4 under the same portfolio or whatever. So it wouldn't be hard to make another one. Though if your grandma or your mother or your family members or whatever, if it's ever decide to click the change user button and find you, be like, what's this other account? They've been looking up what? Goodness, can't believe it. Time to disown our child for YouTube. Could you imagine? Just laughing because that's like the most unbelievable thing I've probably ever imagined. I mean, friggin' hell, my parents like found out worse stuff that I was like looking up and going on when I was quite young, so goodness. When I played Persona 4 on my PS2 as a kid with my older sister, she would always immediately grab the remote and mute the TV when I got to the Shadow Resave fight, and we always wondered why. Now after hearing all the loud ass moaning, I get it, right? Be like, no, don't hear. But to be fair, like, Persona 4 is an M-rated game, so well, I guess if you knew, but Shadow Kanji is just perfect too. Yeah, I guess, and like with all the themes of Naruto as well. Be like, interesting. So this is why it turned out this way, huh? Ah, I see. It all comes back to Persona 4. I see. I blame you, Atlas. Damn you, Japan. Damn you. Do I want to like, yeah, I guess he's like, his hand will come up, right? So, supposedly I was like, draw his thumb. Let's not draw there. Yep. And then it'll be like,
Hey, are you okay? Teddy, are you okay?
cool. Excellent. How long have you been on for now? Where are we at? About 2 hours? Seems longer, but that's fine. I'll keep going for a bit longer. It might be because I'm like just drawing keyframes or just like rough keyframes. Because I feel like when I'm like drawing in betweens, I can just get lost in it. Like I can do that stuff forever, but time goes by much quicker, I'd say. As long as this Persona 4 is somehow related to all these past 2 months of streams, base sister. Yes, indeed. Somehow. My sister always pushed me into playing games, not from age, ever since she thought it was funny. At one point, she made me play God of War. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, to be fair, it could be a case of like, you know, older siblings or like just being like, you know, we weren't allowed to do this when we were young, so now it's your turn, go for it, right? Like even my mum, she like let me watch M-rated movies when I was like very young. Like I remember watching Total Recall when I was quite young, and you see those boobs and you're like, huh, okay. And all the over-the-top gore and all that stuff. I think like just because I was like so young, I just didn't understand, just didn't click with me. So I saw it, but just like my brain didn't register, so. Could also be that. Okay, what do we want to do for Teddy here? Oh yeah, I wanted to kind of like. So I wanted to like warble around, right? So the idea for this is I wanted to like animate him in like 3 separate parts, right? So because I wanted to make his body one part, his front arm one other part, and his behind arm the other part, right? So yes. Yeah, so we can do that. I sat with my mom and watched Rambo once. Hell yeah, very cool. I think I ended up like watching Rambo after I played Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, hey, this is just Metal Gear Solid 3, right? Yeah, I think I tried to watch Rambo 2 and I kind of just like turned it off. I was like, nah. I don't know, it didn't really click with me for whatever reason. Too bad Hi, I'm Daisy isn't coming back to finish the comic. By the way, Mega Man Marvel vs. Capcom theme? Hell yeah. But yeah, it's been talked about to death. It's like, yeah, she's never coming back to finish this comic. And as well, even if she did, it'd be a lot. Like, this is like very early in the game still, and it's like still a lot, so to finish it would be a lot, so there's gonna be like severe time skips or whatever, but though I'd reckon, yeah, at this point she's definitely moved on far from like wanting to work on anything, because I think the idea was like she was getting like way too much attention from her parody work when she more or less just wanted to work on original stuff, and then, you know, original stuff didn't really take off, so but that might have been the idea, because I do see that in like a lot of indie animation, like a lot of indie works. You get recognized for the parody work, then you start making your own, you know, original work, right? So maybe that was the idea, but it didn't really pan out. Could have been the case of that. Never know. Who knows? Brother, what is it? Brother and Lord in Christ. You finished it? Where? Oh, the word? Oh yeah, he did. He added the CK. He did. But yeah, this is a like a lo-fi like compilation of like all the Marvel vs. Capcom tracks, because I'm a big Marvel vs. Capcom fan. I'm like, hell yeah. But yeah, it's by Heavy Machine Gun on YouTube if you want to look it up yourself. Stand up a bit more. I'm not sure if I like want to make him like shift between like these two. Oh yeah, I might do that actually. These two frames. Do I have an urge to send the middle finger emoji? No swearing on the strip stream. Yeah, don't say the fun word. It sounds like Chuck, but it starts with an F. You want to get the Chuck out of here. What is it, in South Park? What do they say instead of saying the F word? Oh yeah, that's right, they say MK. That's right. Because they have that whole entire song and dance number where they find replacement songs for like swear words. That is the worst word that you ever say. Just say the word MK. Right. I'm gonna start stripping right now. Well, this video game music playlist, remixes or not, really been really getting into PS1 2 era drum bass music, jungle music. Oh, nice. Yeah, I really got to add like more like PlayStation era music. It's like there's a couple like Crash Bandicoot songs added, but gotta look into like Crash 2, Crash 3, even like Spyro. Even though like I never really played Spyro, but could look into it. See if anything sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, Ridge Racer. Yeah, every like racing game, I'm guessing. Before they became like just chuck an existing song in there. Oh, to be fair, like the Need for Speed soundtracks, some of them are pretty great. So yeah. My bro stared at me. This hit the F word. Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. I might have to ban you. Here it comes. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do it. Not actually doing it, but... yeah, it should be fine. Oh, actually, maybe I want him to, like... That's right, because I gotta keep an account the text box, right? So... yeah, I'll make him stay in kind of like the same-ish area, but... yeah, I gotta remember about that. It's like I gotta remember also there gotta be the text boxes on screen as well, so I don't want to make take the character to take up too much space, right? So... You're gonna get this guy eviscerated. I heard the OST for Ratchet and Clank games are good too. Yeah, good to look into. Absolutely. Yeah, because for a period there, I was like listening to game soundtracks on the way to work, on the train. Gotta get into doing that again too. Actually, can you time out users in this? I'm sure you can. Actually, let's find out. Here it goes. No, I'm kidding. Oh, you can put user in timeout. Oh, yeah, I think you can just time out people, but you can't ban. That's right, because I remember there was like a bot that was in here once, and I just put them in timeout forever. So technically a ban, but. I probably want to keep these buttons more button-like. Right? No, not gonna do it. As you can see, here's my mouse. I'm drawing. It's like nowhere near the chat box, which is right there on my screen. So if I'm drawing, I can't ban and draw, ban you and draw at the same time. Kamala Harris. Who dat? Yeah, let's look it up. Ooh. Kamala Harris. Oh, her. Yeah. Okay. No, why not? Very random that you said that, but alright. I don't know. I've always said there's two things that I don't care about: politics and geography. So, yes. What is it? Oh no, it's politics and celebrities, right? Yeah. Sadly, not Kamala. Yeah, so I think I'm like we just want to have these two frames and then make sure that it goes backwards and forwards between the two, right? So if anything, I'll trace this hands, and then I'll. What? There we are. And then that'll be there, right? Yeah, excellent. Okay. My mom and family aren't related to her. Kamala Harris. Mine too. Wow. Crazy. Randomly, like some person's like, me! I'm related. What? Okay. Cool. Sure. My bro told me to chat, frick. No. No. No! Oh no! It's not a swear, so I guess it's fine. For now. Alright. Okay, so I'll keep. Okay, so I want to get rid of. So those are there. Excellent. So then I can erase the arms on this one. So we have that its own independent piece. Right? Yeah. Oop. Why is the eraser so small? The hell? Weird. Not sure why I was erasing it, but alright. You like it, by the way? It meaning what? It could mean many things. Like the book, or the film, or... You just like the words. I like how the eye looks. I like the dot on top of the eye. And then the T. Across the top of the T. T so fine. Just like the word entirely. You're like, hang on a second here. What? Is this the same? It's not. Not that I really need to be using the same green, but... Right. So let's rip it, there we go. Rather be consistent with the colours, maybe. Whitey. Damn, not here. Okay, so now those two hands are independent. So when I go back and go to animate this, those will both be there, right? Excellent. And when I want these, so I'll make it so that this hand goes up and that hand goes down, right? Yeah. Okay. My cat put his paw on the spacebar. Oh, really? Hang on, let's see. Let's see if there's any of these letters are very close to each other. Okay, so we got T, that's the top of the keyboard. Doesn't make any sense. We got L, that's on the very right hand of the keyboard. We got A. A and W are kind of close, but they're on the very left hand side of the keyboard. Isn't that interesting? What does that mean? Press X to doubt? Interesting. Now, isn't that interesting? He swore. Put him in timeout. The cat swore? Interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. It's like that movie, Cats and Dogs. Cats are gonna take over the human race. It's gonna happen. God, I remember I used to find that movie like enjoyable when I was like younger. Like any like talking animal movie for some reason. Not sure why, but dear oh dear. Couldn't tell you why. Funny noise, dude. Oh no, yeah. Oh damn, isn't a swear word either, so I think it was. There was something that I used to say. Oh yeah, I used to say crap all the time. And I remember I used to be like friends with, like, some kids that like from a very religious family. Like, oh no, it's a swear. I'm like, no, it's not. Crap's not a swear. There we go. Cool. Talking animal movies are almost all kids' movies. Think they'll pay attention to humans actors? Fair. Also fair. Yeah, I guess it's also to entertain older ladies as well. So, 'cause I don't know, there must be something in some of their breaks when you become an old person. You're just willing to accept whatever. But yeah, I remember when I saw Shrek 2 by myself, I was like, this will be fine. I remember there was just so many younger kids or older ladies just filled the cinema. I'm like, this is a mistake. Goodness. Okay, so more or less the keyframe, but that's done already.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, guys. I've realized that there is no real me after all.
What?
That is correct. So how are we so far to look?
What the? Our attacks aren't working.
I'll save you.
I'm going berserk!
Teddy, are you okay?
Yeah, so I'll get that to loop when I animate that.
Rise, are you okay?
I'm fine, guys. I've realized that there is no real me after all.
Okay, cool. Mr. Rogers is a TV show with human actors, though. Yeah, well, to be fair, that's probably... It's hard to say, actually. Because I remember there was some show that I used to watch that used to have a puppet as, like, the main character. And I remember I used to just watch it, like, not even thinking about it. But I remember I was, like, watching it with my friend, and I remember he was like, why is, like, the main guy a puppet? And I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, why is the main guy a puppet? Probably for that fact alone. Like, you know, kids wouldn't pay attention like a regular person. But hey, there's a puppet there. I want to watch it, right? God, I can't remember what that show's called. And Blippi and all that junk. But yeah, I remember like watched so much of that show and I can't remember what it's called. Crazy.
Rise, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'll make it so that here, like, Teddy's, like, turned around, and he'll turn around and be like, what? Right. And Muppets? Yeah, well, that was, like, for a specific style. Though I'm guessing that did fuse in, like, you know, puppets and people, so... Well, not like the Muppet Show. Oh, actually, the Muppet Show did as well, so... God, like, watching the Muppet Show now, man, that show sucks. That show's so bad. Like, a majority of the time, they're just, like, singing, and that's, like, all their skits are just, like, singing. And I'm like, this show sucks, man. To be fair, it was, like, of the time, like, 1940s, or, like, 1950s, but... To watch it now, it's like, nope. Has, like, zero entertainment value. Unless, like, you have nostalgia for it. Isn't this the Boogie's theme from Street Fighter Third Strike? Yes. I believe so. It is. Yes, correct. Because I had a Akuma's theme in here, and then I added a bunch more. So I think I got Makoto's theme, Dudley's theme, Alex's theme. And that's it. No, that's all. Reese Smash. There's puppets in that, yes. In the Muppet Show? Crazy. The Muppet Show without puppets? Impossible. Oh, hang on. What you wanna? Okay, so when I delete Reese, she's gone. No, she's still here, but oh yeah, here's like the Sonic 3 song. Because there was a video that I was watching, and it was somebody playing all the Sonic games at once. Like every 5 rings they'd collect, it'd change the game. So, and I heard this song. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I haven't heard this song in a minute. So I added it. All Third Strike themes are so good. Oh, majority of them, like Circuit's not great, and Alina's theme isn't that great. But aside from that, oh yeah, Q's theme is okay. Yeah, but aside from that, all pretty good. Cannot listen to the arranged version of their songs, low quality versions. That playing game is so much better to listen to. Yeah, I guess it's like if you're familiar with it, and then like a different version comes out, you're like, what is this?
Fine, guys. I realize that there is no real me after all.
I'm just gonna go, what? So I wanted to like turn around and kind of like look at her. So it's gonna be like facing away and then like turn around and then be like, nah.
Guys, I realize that
Also, it's very interesting, like when I was looking at the Sonic songs, all of them last for like 2 minutes, and I was like, no wonder our parents got driven crazy with video game music, right? Just this like looping over and over and over and over, right? So we're going to be facing away here, so we'll do this one first. You gotta go? Bat time? Bat time. Time for soap and suds and cleanness. Well, yeah, cheers for stopping by. And, yeah, I should be on. Oh, actually, I won't be on next week. I got things to do next week, so I won't be on, but hey, maybe the week after that. So much more Sonic music I can recommend, right? Yeah, well, if you want to post in the Discord, for sure. Because I'm more of a Mario guy. I was very Nintendo growing up, so I'm very familiar with like that kind of music. Sonic music, not so much. Like Sonic Mania, sure, because I played that one, but Sonic 3. I mean, I have played the older Sonic games. I'm not really as familiar, right? So off the top of my head, I couldn't be like, oh, this one, right? Even though in 15, my mom treats me like a child. She's just looking after you. It's fine. Hey, you'll thank her when you're older, right? I mean, I never knew how good I had it until I was older, so. So, yeah, you'll be like, oh damn, I actually did have it quite good, right? Like, definitely compared to, like, you know, a lot of other kids I knew. Okay. So I wanted to, like, perk up a bit. And then it'll be like, Still kind of like scrunched up. 15 as a child, man, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but at the same time, you probably want your independence at that age, right? So, like, that's the rebellious phase, right? Hormones are taking control. I'm my own individual. Lol, lol, lol. And that's probably like the time that your parents want to look after you the most, because they definitely know that, right? Okay, so at this point he'll still be facing forward, but his eye is going to like come around here. Like look at her from the back. And then do I want to make his like arm like kind of just attached to his body like this? Yeah. So it'll be like eye goes up from front. I should be able to remember, but just in case. Because like some of these scenes I won't, or it depends like how, like what I'm working on. Because I like to like work on like multiple scenes at once. Or like just chip away like multiple different scenes just so it doesn't, so it's not as boring, right? But yeah, I usually don't stay focused on like one thing at a time. So like just in case I come back to it, I'll be like, oh yeah, right.
I'm fine, guys. I realize that there is no
So I'd be like,
real
what? Right, okay. But for her, what do I want to do with Rise?
guys. I realize that there is no real. I'm fine, guys. I realize that there is no
Okay, for this I guess like I'll make her just move a little bit.
real me after all.
So maybe I'll make her just talk as per usual. And then she might just raise her arms up and that'll be it. Sometimes subtlety is key. Because I do like to animate characters to make them bounce around and shit, but sometimes less is more, right? Doesn't have to be dialed up to 11 the whole entire time. Correct? And I think like even some people have like some of the choices that I made in animation, it's like they shouldn't have done that, right? I think one person when there was that visual joke when Yukiko was like, I'm gonna get so fat, and then she actually turned fat. Someone was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, right? I was like, shut up, bro. It's just a joke. Calm yourself in. It's official, I can write as well draw. Yeah, I can say the word, here it comes. Here it comes, I'm gonna write it. Fun! When Persona 4 Comic Dub Part 4, I need it. It's coming. I mean, I'm literally working on it right now, so. Yeah, it's coming. I think, yeah, I talked about this like last time. When there was somebody that commented on, I think it was part 2? Either part 2 or part 1, I can't remember, but he was like, when is animation? I remember he phrased it exactly like that, so I remember I took all the scenes that I've done, left those in, and then for every scene that wasn't done, I just wrote scene missing, or like scene missing, not completed yet, as uploaded that as animation as a private video and sent that to him. Just be like, here you go, here's the animation. Funny. And he didn't even reply back, I remember. It was probably like so lost in. And I think it's like very common as well, like whenever there's somebody that has like a larger following, they don't expect like them to reply. Which I guess is like more common than anything, because like a lot of people, they're like, you know, don't read comments because they're, you know, they're all negative and blah blah blah. But I usually read everything that comes my way. I mean, I do read everything that comes my way. I might not reply to everything, but that's because I have nothing to say. So. Let's go fun. Yes, fun is fun. We'll do like, yeah, eyebrows like this, right? And I'll make it so that she's like down a little bit. Do like a mouth. Just like a little triangle mouth, right? There we are. Should be like, I'm fine, guys, really.
A real me after all.
There we are. Oh, maybe like not so looking towards the camera. Like, I don't know about that. Maybe like off to the side a bit. That's a bit jarring. There we go. That's a bit better. Persona game, do you think is best? I think 4 definitely is the best. Though I think 5 has the most variety. But even like with 5, it is a lot of the same thing over and over again. Okay, we're gonna get this guy, and we gotta get inside their mind palace, and we're inside the mind palace, and we gotta do the dungeon crawling. But this dungeon crawling has its own unique gimmick. It's not like the last one; it's slightly different, right? So I think even near the end of Persona 5, I was like, here we go again.
I realize that there is.
To be fair, like pretty much every dungeon in Persona 4 is the same. And in Persona 3, it is just the one dungeon, right? So yeah, but they all have their strengths and weaknesses. Persona 4 is indeed the best one. Yeah, I think for like in terms of like character development, maybe 4. Oh, to be fair, like because like 4 and 5, they do seem like as like you're working together as a team, as a whole. Where 3 is kind of like that, but it's a bit more loose. Yeah. Like, I guess like 3, they were just like trying out stuff for the very first time, because that was like the first time they kind of tackled that kind of formula, right? So, where 4, they kind of refined the formula, so. Isn't 4 of how you heard of Persona? That video you saw years ago? Yeah, because I very first heard of Persona through 2 best friends when I was doing Machina videos. Because they did a Machina video based off Persona 4. That's how I very first heard of it, so. Had not heard of it before then, so. That's why I did that Super Best Friends cameo, because of that fact, so. Now you know. Tartarus is easily the worst dungeon in modern Persona games. Well, I guess Res Mementos is kind of Tartarus-esque. It's just the same thing, but in reverse, right? So they go up, you go down. Crazy. That's kind of taking that similar formula and kind of just reversing it, right? Okay, for this I know exactly what I want to do with Shadow Teddy.
There's no real me?
That is correct.
That is correct. Because I want him to like slide up and then he like speaks. Right, because this camera's going to be like zoomed in as well. And it's going to like zoom out. It's going to be like, oh shit. Because you're going to like see him like slide in. Yeah. I need to cut him out though. If I unlock this, that'd be great. Thank you. Get around here. Side spaces. Oh boy. There we are. Excellent. Doesn't Persona 2 have literal Hitler in it? Oh, I got no idea. I haven't really looked into Persona 1 or 2 at all. Yeah, though I know like Persona 2 like kind of functions more like an SMT game, or like not Persona 2, Persona 1 I should say. Because like that was the whole entire idea, behind Persona 1. It was like, what if it was more or less the same game, except the world didn't go to hell. Still went to high school and stuff, right? And that was the whole entire idea behind Persona, like back in the day. It's like, what if we took our existing hell-based game, but instead of demons, there's shadows. And instead of hell breaking out, that doesn't happen. Right. And that came from SMT If, right? If I'm correct. That was kind of like their first step into that kind of foray, and then they took that a step further with Persona. Right. I believe. You're telling me a number 3 exists? Which OC of Persona 1 wasn't changed with the PSP port. Yeah, Persona 1 and 2. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people had no idea. I think it was like my friends. He didn't know that there was a Fallout 1 or 2. Like, he just assumed they started at 3. Because I remember I played Persona 3. I played Fallout 3 a lot. I was like borderline addicted to that game for a while. And that's a game I wish they'd remaster. Goodness, I just like losing myself if they did that. Goodbye, real world. Honestly, I believe Persona 1 has one of the best intros. I might look into it. I've like never really looked into anything about Persona 1 or 2. I think I've seen a speed run of Persona 1, but that's about it. And like a lot of it was just like speeding through like the menus and stuff. So it's like obviously you knew what to do. So give me the right purple. Is this one? No, it's not. Let's do it this way. Excuse me. Goodness. Could I tell you a song to add? Sure. As I said last time, if it's not a song with a label, if it's a song from a video game, I should be able to. His hands are going to be behind his back. To your playlist, Bing. Sure.
No real me?
That is correct. When people talk about Persona 1 and 2 issues, the insane encounter rates. Oh goodness. Yeah, you hate to see that. It's like older RPGs. Ugh. I think it was like that one area in Final Fantasy X. That one snow area. You know the one. And you know why you know the one? The high encounter rates. It's like getting through that part, yikes. It's nothing but pretty much a hallway where you get just destroyed. Right. Goodness. Hang on, let me just change that mouth. Hang on, it's not as... I want it to be kind of flat. Flatter. Too much of an angle. Okay, perfect. It's one called Dream of Butterfly. Alright. Let's have a look. I like immediately the first video that pops up. Best Tekken music, DJ Mix. What's it called? Oh yeah, Dream of Butterfly. Dream of Butterfly. From Persona 1? There you go. Lyrics, English. Is there a, what's that called? Acapella? No, instrumental. Instrumental version? There you go. Because if I can, I'll try to add songs that have, like, no lyrics. But there you go. I like how this is the instrumental version, but it still has lyrics. The hell, man. Oh, apparently. Yeah, I'm just looking at the comments. Apparently, like, there's fans of this. Okay. Somebody calls it out. Instrumental, first thing you hear is singing. Yes. Okay, I'll add it. Save to the list. No lyrics? Oh, okay, well, I'll hear. Hang on. If it's like too distracting, we'll see. That's okay. I kind of wish they didn't add the synth replacement in the vocals of Persona songs. That's okay. That's in Japanese anyway. Well, I guess it would be, but yeah, because didn't was Persona 3 the very first game that got released outside Japan? I believe so, right? Oh no, it was like later Persona 1 got re-released on the PlayStation 1, right? Yeah. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Alright, I added it. There you go. Done. But yeah, I'll play it at some point. Randomly. I believe they do that Beneath the Mask and Life Will Change in Persona 5. Like I said, I just want the instrumental, right? Like just trying to like find like clean versions of like different versions of songs. It's like, nope. Why not? Nope, can't find it. You know, kind of like, yeah, I'll rotate a bit. Ooh, actually, that makes it. Ooh. I wanted to be like straight, completely straight on, right? Hang on, I can fix this. I can fix this. We can do it. It can be done. Because then I'll do this. I'll cut this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and we'll get rid of this, and then we'll do this. Ah, I'm a genius. What? It's off center. Yeah. I can straighten that out. Perfect. Wait. Cool.
That is correct.
But now he's like a bit. Yeah. Okay, I can fix that. Make it a bit taller. There we go.
That is correct.
Perfect. I should make him a bit more taller as well. Again. Yeah.
That is true.
Because if I make it too subtle, then it'll be a pain in the ass to animate, right? Because the most annoying things to animate are like the very slow things. Sucks. So annoying. I'll be pumping like 60 kilograms on benches and listening to the girliest Persona music known to man. Right. Nobody be listening. I think it's like that meme about like the songs you're listening to. Like the dumbest shit. I think like for a while I was like listening to F-Zero music. To be fair, that is like high intense music, but like nobody knows but me. Right. Okay. Name this Bad Teddy. Turn him into a symbol because I'm gonna tween this crap. Poop. Yeah, this is what I draw over, so.
There's no real.
So I'm just slide in and drawing that frame by frame would be.
No real me?
That'd be a real pain, so. Just let me go. Whoop. Scale it down like this. Add a classic tween. Add an ease. So then here we go.
There's no real me?
That is correct.
Oh, well, I'm just sliding it even slower.
There's no real me?
Yeah.
That is correct.
There we go. Because I wanted to just like slide in like it's creepy, right? Yeah. Or maybe like slower.
There's no real me?
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Excellent. Alright, alright. How long are we going for? Oh, just over 3 hours. Perfect. Alright. So I reckon we might call it there then. Excellent. Thank you very much for joining. And I'll catch you next time, whenever that'll be. Yeah, because I'm not going to be on next weekend, because I'm going to be out with the boys. It's my friend's birthday, and he wants to go to the city, so... so we're going to do that. Because we did that last year, actually, the same thing, and it was actually quite enjoyable, so... He was like, you know what, we'll do it again. I'm like, sure. I have no objections. Yeah. So until then, keep your eyes peeled for the next one. Join the Discord if you're not already in there. For updates of when I go live, I have the link somewhere. There you go. But either that or like look at my Twitter, so you know, either or. Shadow Teddy, Rising, reflecting Legend of Zelda's binge around vibes. A little bit, I can see that. Yeah, but the idea is like I want to try to make Shadow Teddy like as creepy as possible, so that's the whole entire idea I'm going for it. Because like I want to make him super creepy, and then of course he'll be like, when he goes to his happy, friendly, like, this is Teddy's Existential Kids Corner, right? So it'll be over the top, like childish. That's the idea I want to go anyway. So because I want to make it look like one of those like kindergarten like cardboard sets things. So that's exactly the vibe I'm going to go for. So, but yeah, nothing more to say. I'm going to go take a poop. So see ya.